Hello students, my name is Professor Muhammad Asim and we are doing ADMath. ADMath for IGCSE students which have syllabus code 0606 and for CIE O level students which have syllabus code 4037. So both kind of students can get equal benefit from this course. Students, in last lecture we did question number 3 from exercise 9.6. The topic of this exercise is solving the trigonometric equations. What I told you, the definition of solving trigonometric equations is to find the angles of trigonometric functions in the given domain. Today we are going to do a very important question, question number 4 of this exercise, important for information and important for examination point of view as well. These kind of questions can come in your final exam, that is O level exam. But before I start question number 4, I suggest all those students who are watching my lecture first time, kindly first go to my playlist, watch previous lectures of this exercise 9.6. After watching previous lectures, definitely you will have good command on this topic. Let's start question number 4. You can see, solve each of these equations for the given domain. Part A. Part A is cos x minus 30 is equals to minus 0.5, and the domain is given for 0 to x domain is 0 to 360 degrees. Student, in each and every part, first you have to write the domain, the given domain, that is 0 to 360 degrees. And now we have to change this domain according to given angle. Given angle is x minus 30 degrees. So we have to make the middle x of domain must be x minus 30 degree. How it is possible? It is possible to subtract minus 30 from each value, that is 0 minus 30 x minus 30 360 minus 30. We have to do this in each and every part of question number 4. 0 minus 30 degree is minus 30 degree. X minus 30 degrees and 360 degrees minus 30 is 330 degrees. So we have to find all angles of this part. I am writing part A again, x minus 30 degrees is equals to minus 0.5. We have to find all angles for this domain, not the domain which is given in part A, that is 0 to 360 degree. Our domain is changed from minus 30 degrees to 330 degrees. Very easy. The same way is required like we did in previous question, question number 3. Move this cos on other side, it will be cos inverse minus 0.5. If you find from your scientific calculator cos inverse minus 0.5, you will get 120 degrees. Now, the value of cos given in the question minus 0.5, this one, minus 0.5. Cos is minus in second and in third quadrant. In second quadrant, the value of the angle must be greater than 90 degrees, which is we have already find, that is 120 degree. And in third quadrant, the value must be greater than 180 and less than 270. How this can be achieved? We have to find x minus 30 degree. We have to find first the basic angle. How to find basic angle? Just subtract 120 from 180, we will get 60 degrees. What is basic angle? I would repeat again. Basic angle is always positive. It is an acute angle, that is less than 90 degree. So 60 degree is the basic angle. Now you can find the other angle, that is angle in third quadrant. Just add this 60 in 180. So x minus 30 degrees, 120, 180 plus 60 is what? 240. But this is not our final answer. We must move this minus 30 on other side, 120 plus 30 and 240 plus 30 as well. Therefore, final answer is 120 plus 30 is 150 degrees. 240 plus 30 is 270 degrees. This is your final answer. So hope you understand how to do these kind of parts, these kinds of trigonometric equations. Just first change the domain. If you fail to change the domain, your answer will not come correctly. Our domain given in part A is from 0 to 360 degrees, but we change the domain from minus 30 to 330 degrees. And from minus 30 to 330 degrees, there are only two angles which can give us negative values, that is 150 degrees and 270 degrees. Because for minus 30 degrees, minus 30 lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant the value of cos is positive. Therefore, only two values, that is 150 degrees and 270 degrees, which can give the value of cos is negative. Hope you understand. Let's start next part. Part B. 6 sine 2x plus 45 is equals to minus 5. First, write down the domain. The domain is given 0 to 180 degrees. But this is the domain of sine x. Now we have to write the domain of sine 2x plus 45. So first we have to multiply 2 by the whole domain, that is 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. Because something multiplied by 0 is always 0. Then 2 multiplied by x is 2x. And then 180 multiplied by 2 is 360 degrees. And now add 45 in each and every number, that is 0 plus 45, 2x plus 45 360 plus 45 degrees. 0 plus 45 is 45 degrees, less than equals to 2x plus 45 degrees. 360 plus 45 is 405. 405. 45, 2x plus 45 and 405 degrees. And our question is 6 sine 2x plus 45 degrees is equals to minus 5. So we have to find all angles of sine which are lying the domain from 45 degrees to 405. Now, sine 2x plus 45 degrees is equals to, this 6 is multiply over here, this should divide on other side, minus 5 upon 6. Minus 5 upon 6 is negative, and you know sine is negative in third and in fourth quadrant. In third quadrant the value must be greater than 180, and in fourth quadrant the value must be less than 360 degrees. Now use your scientific calculator to find the values. Two x plus 45 degrees is equals to sine inverse minus 5 upon 6. With the help of calculator find the value. You will get minus 56.4. Minus 56.4. But you know, this is not our required angle, because we have to find the values which are lying third quadrant and fourth quadrant, and also the domain is positive, 45 degrees to 405, all angles are positive. So we must convert this negative angle into basic angle. Just write minus 56.4 to plus 56.4. Now this is the basic angle. Okay, but students, our required angles lying in third and in fourth quadrant. So for third quadrant we must add 56.4 in 180, and for fourth quadrant we must subtract this value from 360 degrees. Two x plus 45 degrees is equals to, the first answer is 236.4 degrees, and 360 degrees minus 56.4 is 303.6 degrees. And now 2x is equals to, subtract this 45 in from both the angles, that is 236.4 minus 45 and 303.6 minus 45. 236.4 minus 45 is 191.4, and 303.6 minus 45 is 258.6. But this is not our final answer. Divide this 2 by both the angles, that is x is equals to 191.4 divided by 2 and 258.6 divided by 2. Hence our final answer is 95.7, comma 129.3, and these two angles lying in the given domain of question, that is from 0 to 180 degree. So final answer must be lying in the given domain. I hope you are understanding how to do these parts, very important parts for examination point of views. So our final answer is 95.7 and 129.3. Hope you understand. Come to part C. Part C is Part C is sorry Part C is 2 cos 2x upon 3 plus root 3 is equals to 0. The domain is given x from 0 to 360 degrees. First we have to change the domain. In our question there is 2x, so we must multiply by 2. Sorry, the domain is not given 0 to 360 degrees, it is given from 0 to 540 degrees. Sorry for this. Multiply by 2, 0 multiply by 2 is 0. 2 multiply by x is 2x. 540 multiply by 2 is 1080. Okay. And next, because we need divide by 3 as well, so divide all numbers by 3. 0 upon 3 is 0. 2x upon 3 is 2x upon 3. And 1080 divided by 3 is 360 degrees. So this is our required domain. And the question is, I am writing again, 2 cos 2x upon 3 plus root 3 is equals to 0. 2 cos 2x upon 3, shift this root 3 on other side, it will be minus root 3, cos 2x upon 3, this 2 is multiply over here, this should divide on other side. And now see this, cos value is given negative. Cos is negative in second and in third quadrant. So first value must be greater than 180 and the second value must be greater than 90 and less than 180. How this can be achieved? Very easy. Two x upon 3 is equals to cos inverse minus root 3 upon 2 if you find cos inverse minus root 3 upon 2, you will get 150 degree from your calculator. And this is already lying in second quadrant. So this is our required angle. But we need to find the angle in third quadrant as well. How we can find? Just find the basic angle, subtract this 150 from 180. So 2x upon 3 is equals to 150 degrees, and 180 minus 150 is what? 30. So our our angle in third quadrant is 180 plus 30, that is 210 degrees. 210 degrees. And now our domain is 360 degrees, and from 0 to 360 degrees only two quadrant where cos is negative, that is second and that is third, and we have find the values in both the quadrants. Now we will simplify it. This 3 must be multiplied by 150 as well as multiply by, sorry, I didn't multiply by 3 as well as multiply by 3 by 210. 150 multiplied by 3 is 450 degrees. 210 multiplied by 3 is 630 degrees. And now this is not our final answer. We must multiply 2 by 450 of both the angles. Hence our final answer is 450 upon 2 is 225 and 630 upon 2 is 315. This is our final answer. And both the answer 225 and 315 lying in our given domain, that is from 0 to 540 degrees. So hope you understand part C as well. Come to part D. What is part D? Sorry for this. Sometime there is a software problem. Okay. Part D is cos x plus pi by 6 is equals to minus 0.5. The domain is given from 0 to 2 pi. It means they are talking about radian mode. They are talking about radian mode, but the work is almost same. First we have to convert this domain into the angle which is given in part D, that is x should be converted into x plus pi by 6. How this can be achieved? Just add pi by 6 in all angles. In all angles. X plus pi by 6, 2 pi plus pi by 6. 0 plus pi by 6 is pi by 6, less than x plus pi by 6, less than 2 pi plus pi by 6 is 6 2s are 12 plus 1 is 13 pi by 6. Pi by 6. So we have to find, our question is what? Our question is cos x plus pi by 6 is equals to minus 0.5. And we have to find all angles for this value from pi by 6 to 13 pi by 6. If you convert this pi by 6 into degrees, you will have 30 degrees. And if you convert 13 pi by 6, you will have 390 degrees. It means you have to find all angles from 30 to 390 degrees. I wrote degrees just for your easiness. Now look carefully. The value of cos given in the question is minus 0.5, that is negative. So our value must be greater than pi by 2 and greater than pi. How we can achieve? Very easy. This time actually we have to give the answers in pi, that is in radians. X plus pi by 6 is equals to cos inverse minus 0.5. Now you first have to convert your calculator and in radian mode, and now find the value of cos inverse minus 0.5. You will get 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 is 120 degree. It means this value is already lying in second quadrant, which is our required value. Now for the value lying in third quadrant, we must have the basic angle. How we can find the basic angle? The same, that is pi minus 2 pi upon 3. It means 180 minus 120. Because we are most familiar in angles, not in angles in degrees, not in angles in radians. 3 1s are 3, 3 minus 2 is pi upon 3. But this pi upon 3 is not our answer. Our first answer is 2 pi by 3, which is in second quadrant, and for third quadrant we must add this basic angle into 180, that is in pi. So 2 pi by 3, 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1, 4 pi by 3. So two angle has arrived. One is 2 pi by 3 and one is 4 pi by 3. But this is not our answer, because we have x plus pi by 6. So we must subtract this pi by 6 from 2 pi by 3 as well as from 4 pi by 3. Take the LCM of 6. You will have 4 pi minus pi, that is 3 pi by 6, and the final answer is pi by 2. I am not showing the working because this is very easy working. In again second, take 6 and 3, you will have 8 pi minus pi, that is 7 pi by 6. Sorry, not pi by, the answer of this is pi by 6, and the answer of second is 7 pi by 6. Hope you understand. Sorry. 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 6 is taking LCM of 6. Then 4 pi minus pi is 3 pi. 3 pi by 6 is pi by 2. It was correct, pi by 2. And the second one is 7 pi by 6. This algebra, this LCM work, you student can do easily. So this is the final answer. You can see both answer pi by 2 and 7 pi by 6 lies in the given domain of part D, that is from 0 to 2 pi. I hope you completely understand part D. Come to part E. What is part E? Sine 2x minus 3 is equals to 0.6, and the domain is given from 0 to pi radians. So first we have to convert this domain of x into 2x minus 3. How this can be achieved? Very easy. First multiply 2 by all numbers. 0 into 2 is 0. 2 into x is 2x. 2 into pi is 2 pi. And now subtract minus 3 from all sides. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. 2x minus 3 is 2x minus 3. And 2 pi minus 3 is 2 pi minus 3. So this is the domain. Now write question again. Sine 2x minus 3 is equals to 0.6. We have to find all angles for this domain, means from minus 3 to 2 pi minus 3. Okay. The value of sine is given positive. And you know sine is positive in first and in second quadrant. In first quadrant, the value of sine must be less than pi by 2. And in second quadrant, the value of sine must be less than pi and greater than pi by 2. So first, write 2x minus 3 is equals to sine inverse 0.6. Sine inverse 0.6 you can find from your calculator. 0.643, and this is the value which lies in first quadrant. So this is our required value. How to find the second value? This is the first value, and second value we can find from subtract from pi 0.643, because second value lies in second quadrant. 0.643 and pi minus 0.643 is 2.49. And what is our domain? Our domain is from minus 3 to 2 pi minus 3. So for this domain from minus 3 to 2 pi minus 3, there are only two quadrants where sine can give us positive value, that is in first and in second, because this minus 3 is starting angle minus 3 is lies in fourth quadrant, and in fourth quadrant the value of sine is negative, which is useless for this part. Okay, now 2x is equals to 0.643. This minus 3 should be added, and this minus 3 should be added in 2.49 as well. 2x is equals to 3 plus 0.643, obviously 3.643, and 2.49 plus 3 is 5.49. Divide this 2 by 3.643 and by 5.49. Hence, our final answer is 3.643 upon 2 is 1.82. 5.49 upon 2 is 2.74. This is our final answer, 1.82 and 2.74. I hope you completely understand this part E. Move to last part, part F. Part F is root 2 sine pi by 2 plus pi by 6 is equals to 1. The domain of sine x is given from 0 to 4 pi. So first we have to, this is not pi by 2, this is x by 2. This is my mistake, x by 2. So first we have to make this domain of x by 2 plus pi by 6. So for x by 2, first we divide 2 by each and every angle. 0 upon 2 is 0. X upon 2 is x upon 2. 4 pi upon 2 is 2 pi. And now add pi by 6 in all numbers. 0 degrees plus pi by 6. X upon 2 plus pi by 6. 2 pi plus pi by 6. 0 plus pi by 6 is pi by 6. And x upon 2 plus pi by 6 remains this. This is x. And 2 pi plus pi by 6 is 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 13 pi by 6. So our domain is converted to from x to from pi by 6 to 13 pi by 6. Okay. Now write the question again. Root 2 sine x by 2 plus pi by 6 is equals to 1. Sine x by 2 plus pi by 6. Shift this root 2 on other side, it will be 1 upon root 2. And this value of sine given is positive. And you know sine is positive in first and in uh, in first and in second quadrant. Okay. So first find x by 2 plus pi by 6 is equals to sine inverse 1 upon root 2, and because we are doing the work in radian mode, so your calculator must be in radian mode. X upon 2 plus pi by 6 sine inverse 1 upon root 2 will give you pi by 4, and this is already lies in first quadrant, so this is our required angle. For second quadrant we must subtract this value from pi. Pi means 180. So pi by 4, pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. This is not our final answer. X by 2 is equals to pi by 4. This pi by 6 should be subtracted, and this pi by 6 should be subtracted from 3 pi by 4 as well. Because you are add math student, so you can subtract by taking LCM. Pi by 4 minus pi by 6 is pi by 12 by taking LCM, and 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 6 is 7 pi by 12. And x by 2, because we need x, so we should multiply this 2 by pi by 12 as well as this 2 7 pi by 12. So 2 6 are 12 pi by 6, 2 6 are 12, 7 pi by 6, and this is our final answer. And this is the last part. So hope you understand all parts of question number 4. You can see how much hard work is required for these kind of questions, and how much hard work I did for you, just for your upgrading knowledge, upgrading knowledge of ADMAS, trigonometry, upgrading knowledge of solving trigonometric equations. So student, this is our today's class, where we did a very important question according to examination point of view. Question number 4, we did all parts from A to F. What is left? Question number 5, very easy, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So all questions are very easy. All questions are based on trigonometric equations, solving trigonometric equations. I will try to solve 2 to 3 questions in next lecture, and finish this exercise in 2 to 3 lectures. So I hope you understand today's class. So, but still, if you have any problem, kindly write in comment box. I will definitely help you. If you think that my videos are helping you, are satisfying you, kindly do subscribe my channel, and whenever you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon button, so that when I upload my videos, you will get the notification. Kindly share my videos, my lectures, as many as you can. Okay students, good luck for next lecture.